Hunter Lawrence wins again and makes a statement. Only one American rider on the podium for the 250 and 450 classes. The Lawrence brothers express frustration after the podium in the first moto, and Jett Lawrence pushes the camera away. Does Deegan still need work on his bike setup? And what's wrong with Davies and Jorge Prado at the end of the moto? All that and much, much more on this episode of Track Talkers.
Timer ending now from the 7:23.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to this episode of Track Talkers. We're going to be covering everything for the 250th anniversary race at Redbud, Michigan. Uncle Ty's in the studio. You know it's going to be a good one. We got to start it out with a bang. And the guy that made the statement, shooting off the fireworks at the finish line, Uncle Ty, Hunter Lawrence is the fastest man on the track. That was the statement that was made 2 weeks ago at High Point. We realized, oh, wow, is Hunter Lawrence the fastest guy? He gets the starts, he kind of puts it down, and then he backs it up this weekend at Redbud. And Ty, first moto, and I don't know what way you want to put this, but the reason why Jett threw his helmet down was because he knew straight up he's no longer top dog. I mean, Hunter Lawrence did something that we've never seen anybody do, and that was make Jett Lawrence,
vulnerable
and make him, too small. You're too small, bro. I straight owned you. It wasn't even a comparison. He tracked him down at the end of the moto, put 7 seconds on him. The only reason that he won that moto is because his brother crashed and he knew it, and that was the frustration.
Yeah. I mean, straight up, Hunter was riding phenomenal at Redbud.
Yeah.
Like any way you want to put it, he was dialed in. He has been dialed in. We saw a glimpse of it, or we saw a whole day of it at High Point. And the big question coming into this round was if Jett in these 2 weeks was going to figure it out, was going to get more dialed in, come out swinging for Redbud. And Jett stayed the same, and Hunter kept the foot on the gas and just kept on pulling away. And you could just see how dialed in Hunter is right now. If this continues, you're going to see, I think, moto after moto of Hunter just portraying dominance on the competition. The first moto, tracking down Jett. And then we can get into the second moto, 10 seconds, 9 seconds down from Jorge, tracking him down and getting the win. Like, this guy is absolutely dialed in, and you don't get dialed in like this week after week. You are dialed in like this from months of preparation, riding the dirt bike, absolutely being dialed in, 100% confidence in your machine, in your body, knowing what you can do and what the limits can push. And I really think Jett, it doesn't have enough experience with his situation right now to even get to that level.
Well said, bro. Seriously, and that's the problem. And that was perfectly said, because Jett doesn't have enough experience with his foot right now the way it is.
Yes.
And that's the problem. And this is something that I went over in the live race reaction, and, I got roasted in the comments a little bit. But, dude, this is the new norm for Jett. And I want to make this very clear. This isn't the new norm for Jett as far as, like, his position. He's not going to continue to get smoked by his brother, because he straight got smoked by his brother.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that this is the new norm of what his ankle is going to be able to do, and he has to adapt. But that is what the best riders in the world do, is they adapt to whatever the thing is. Whatever that is, he's going to adapt to it, and he will adapt to it. But this weekend, that frustration that you seen on the podium where he pushed the camera away, he threw his helmet down, that was him coming to the realization that, oh shit, I'm not the same Jett that I was. I'm never going to be that guy that I was, and I'm going to have to figure out a new path moving forward. Yeah. Because he knew how to do it before. He knew, and he still knows how to do it. He talked about it. He's frustrated that he can't ride the way he wants to ride. Well, dude, Jetson, he knows. I don't even have to tell him. He realized it after that first moto that unfortunately old Jett was on this path, and now Jett has to take this new path that's a little unknown, and he's going to have to figure out how to go as fast as he used to go without his ankle doing what it needed to do. And unfortunately, his secret weapon, like we were talking about, is his balance. That was his secret weapon. And now that has majorly hindered his ability to have balance in those ruts, to put rear pressure on the back of that bike. Mm-hmm. It's majorly hindered that situation. And that's what Jett really leaned on for his speed. But like I said, I'm not giving up on Jett. I'm not saying that he's not the best in the world. Jetson's still an alien. He's still an Australian superhero. But right now, his brother is peaking. His brother is peaking. He's, like Ty just said, he's got the months under his belt. He's got the time that you cannot get unless you've had the reps. Mm-hmm. And right now, Jett don't have the reps, one. And number two, he don't have the reps with his new body that he has.
Yeah. And two, we can tell that he's not at peak fitness either.
Yeah, he's definitely not at peak fitness, but do you think he's really like, I wouldn't say he's out of shape.
No, by all means, he's not out of shape, but is he at the level of fitness of Hunter?
No.
And and anybody that's been an athlete for a long period of time is like, 6 months ago starts creeping up on you on the work you did 6 months ago.
It's when you get late in the season.
Especially in the late in the season. The 6 months ago work is showing up now on this halfway point.
Yes. Are you going to get sick? Are you going to fatigue? Can you recover? All that shit.
This is not a week-to-week basis.
No. All that shit happened 6 months or a year ago.
6 months ago.
Yeah.
And 6 months ago, unfortunately, Jett was still sitting on the couch.
Yes.
And was working out as much as he could.
And like he's even talked about it in his interviews that he's having a problem even riding his bicycle.
Yeah.
Not good.
It's getting swollen up on the bicycle, still getting trouble unclipped and stuff like that. So yeah, he's got to figure out a new path. He's got to figure out how to evolve with the foot he has now for the rest of his life. And it's a bummer to see, because the trajectory that he was on was one hell of a good one. And just like his brother, it can happen to Hunter, unfortunately, too. It can happen to any one of them.
At any time.
At any time. It could happen from here until Southwick. As much as it seems like the script is already written, like, it can flip so fucking quick.
Yeah. Let's get back to Hunter a little bit. He's going the fastest he's ever gone.
Mm-hmm.
He's gaining the confidence. What happens for the rest of the season? How much does this impact Hunter's view of himself and of his odds of winning the championship this last weekend?
I think with what he dealt through Supercross, I think it's helping him out tremendously. As far as keeping a level head, keeping what kind of mentality you need to have week in, week out, what he needs to be thinking about on the gate, what headspace he needs to be on a week-to-week basis. Like, it's a perfect situation. Like, I was thinking about it when I was watching him ride at Redbud. I was like, well, I mean, yeah, he didn't win the Supercross series, but this is, he learned so many valuable lessons losing the championship in Supercross, where he can literally apply it 2 months later to what he's doing now.
Yeah.
And that's going to be motivation to close this thing out.
We're gonna air some news. I don't know if it's news, but I can't say much. I can't say much about it, but I will say this because I want to talk about this next. It wasn't Hunter's fault, the crash in Moto 1. That was a mechanical. We can't go into all the details.
I mean, we could obviously see it was mechanical. He was accelerating out of the corner, and then it stalled.
Yes, but it kind of looked like that maybe his heel grabbed the front of the brake pedal.
No.
And, Jett talked about it being a stick or
a rock
or whatever, which it could have been. And I kind of looked at it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it looked like the bottom of the chain was kind of slack. So, that's kind of...
I mean, we've all had... I don't know if we've all had this happen, but I've had it happen where, we're riding the sand track and then you just bury the sprocket and it just stalls and you're on gas.
Yeah. But either way...
Because it wasn't much of a mechanical because he started the bike up right after and then just popped it in first gear and just broke whatever it made the bike stall.
So I agree with you. We appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe right now. Super easy, quick as this little commercial. You are in the middle of the Twisted Tea debrief. If you haven't, go to the local grocery store, whatever. Grab a half and half ice cold. You should have been drinking them all weekend. Happy 4th of July to everybody watching too. We appreciate you guys. So let's talk about the crash a little bit more. Obviously, the sand goes down. I guess let's talk about what happened because of the crash. So who does this hurt more, essentially? Does it hurt Jett more, or does it hurt Hunter more, or does it not really matter?
I think the only reason I fall on the side of it really doesn't matter because they are brothers.
I like that take.
Because it doesn't matter whoever crossed the finish line first. Yes, it matters because of the 3 points, the one lost to another. But
Hunter still has a red plate, but he could have had 3 more.
Yeah, he could have had 3 more points extended his lead 3 more points. So in that case, it matters for sure.
Yeah.
But in the confidence of above one another, it doesn't matter because both of them know exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. Hunter tracked down Jett and passed him, then yarded him. And then Jett knows that he got a gift.
Okay. So Ty, we're probably some of the only people that can do this. Obviously, JBAC have been up on the podium more than us. Who else is? Oh, James Stewart. There's a few guys, obviously, that know this. But Ty, take us through. Please be explicit, too, by the way. Take us through Jett's head thoughts. Like, what's going on in his head when he pulls up to that podium area where he's going to take a break and he throws his helmet down? What is he thinking?
What is he thinking?
Yeah, like what? Why is he throwing his helmet down? Why is he so fucking mad? Tell me what his thoughts are.
His thoughts are of like, I fucking had a horrible moto and somehow I just won because I got given a gift by my brother.
Okay, tell me if I'm wrong on this.
Okay.
This is my thoughts that I think he's thinking. Holy shit, I just got absolutely annihilated by my brother. And that was really the first time where I tried as hard as I could and I had the opportunity and had the lead and there wasn't a fucking thing I could do about it and I don't know what the fuck to do.
I mean,
do you think that's what it was?
I mean, you could definitely say that. I mean, he was not happy about the current situation he was in and how he was riding on the dirt bike.
But, okay, what's the number one thought going through his mind after that race being that pissed off? What do you think his main focus was on why he was so frustrated?
I mean, if you fucking live under a rock, you could know. He got passed by his brother.
Is that better or worse than getting passed by somebody else? It's got to be better, right?
It doesn't matter. If you're a Jett, bro, you had the lead and you gave it up because you weren't fast enough.
Yeah.
How many times has that happened to him?
I don't think ever. I don't think
Very
ever.
minimal.
Yeah, but think about, like, I know this is going to be unpopular opinion, but at San Diego, Jett got passed by Eli Tomac. And I think in that particular situation, Jett still didn't feel
like he was riding his best.
Well, not only not riding his best, but I felt like Jett still was like, came off that win and was like, oh, Eli's really good, but I still could have done a few things to beat Eli. I didn't feel like I just got annihilated. Mm-hmm. The difference between this weekend, because that's the only other time I've seen him get passed. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think somebody mentioned that Sexton hunted him down, but I can't remember. Either way, this was the first time that I feel like he came to the realization that he just don't have it no more.
Yeah, he didn't. Well, he doesn't have. We need to make something very clear, especially to you.
Clear it up.
Is that he didn't have it this weekend.
True.
He could very well come out at Southwick and win.
You think?
Yes.
I feel like Southwick is going to be the place he's not going to come out and win.
I don't think so, because Southwick, you're not, like, yes, sand carries a little bit of balance, but you're really kind of surfing berm to berm. My thing though
is that with Southwick, you know how bad your body hurts between motos compared to other races. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, and I think his ankle is going to flare up a little extra before the gate drop.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
He is going to be standing a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
And he was already standing on one leg. And your one leg can only last forever. It can't last forever, I mean.
He's gonna have to learn how to ride on his heels. That is for damn sure.
I mean, he just better suck it up, Buttercup, and just ride on that foot. And
he won Southwick last year.
Well, yeah, he won Redbud last year too.
There you go.
So it's gonna be really difficult.
And he won Southwick the year before too.
It's gonna be really difficult from here on out for sure. Because he literally is coming to the realization that he has to be his best to win. And
yeah, like
in his mind, he's not his best.
I knew I had you on this fucking show for a reason. I knew it. I absolutely knew it.
So that's going to be something that he has to fight within himself during the week. And it's tough because you're fighting that battle with yourself of like, all right, I need to be absolutely dialed in for this weekend. All right, how many times can I ride this week? Oh, I can only ride twice.
Yeah, I can only ride once.
Yeah, and so how do I break up my week? Okay, well, I'm not really happy with my bike right now. Like, yeah, it's close, but I need to do testing one day. So I'm going to do testing one day, and then I got to rest 2 days, and then I'll do motos the second day.
Yeah. And the thing about racers, like especially in my career, is that when we don't feel like we're doing what we need to do, we feel like we're losing it. Mm-hmm. And Jett has to be feeling like that because I'm sure the workload that he was putting out before his ankle injury was insane compared to what he's doing right now.
Especially the amount of ride time he normally would do.
Yes. And he's like, I can't go fast. I can't ride my bike. I can't train as hard. How the fuck am I supposed to figure this out?
Yeah.
And I think that Moto 1 was the culmination of everything. And then you've seen him literally come unglued in Moto 2.
Yeah. Like imagine knowing Hunter's going out to do motos one day and it's your rest day.
And then the next day is your rest day. And he's ridden 3 days this week. And absolutely just fucking shredding. And you get to ride one of the days. And then the one day that you come out, you get beat by him.
Because, like, you guys got to understand, like, everybody's got to understand, like, once you find a flow on your dirt bike, you want to you want to get to that feeling again the next day. Yep. And then you want to keep on having that feeling day after day where you don't lose it. If you take a few days off, you almost lose it.
You lose it
within those 2 days, and then you got to work the next 2 days to find it again.
Yes. Like taking 3 days off of riding feels like if you haven't gone to the gym for 2.5 weeks and then you just go rip the gnarliest workout. Mm-hmm. You're like, you're dying. Okay. Next big thing that happened this weekend that I still, what do you want to call it? I still don't feel 100%, I guess, at ease about it. One American on the overall podiums this weekend. One guy, Ryder DeFrancisco, whatever you want to call, however you want to say it. We got to really get that figured out. I think it's DeFrancisco, but shout out Ryder DeFrancisco. That was epic. But one guy on the overall podium that's not international. How do we feel about this? I mean, I know it sounds weird, but I feel like there's a part of me that knows that Hunter and Jett are Australian, but there's also a part of me that kind of is like, bruh.
That's like, I mean, that's like Joe Shimoda.
You motherfuckers are American, bro.
Hey, that's like Joe Shimoda. He's been over here since he was like 8.
Yeah, like, bro, you're American.
But it is, I mean, it just goes to show you,
like you're born in Australia.
Hey, but it just goes to show you that, like, we do have, like, the best series.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we are literally getting the best worldwide talent you can get is over racing our series.
Yeah, I mean, but how did that feel for you? Did it feel kind of I know this sounds weird and I could be the only one, but did it feel like a little awkward, like celebrating USA and having all the American flags and then there's like nobody up there?
No, not really.
I was like, it just felt like, damn, who's next? You know what I mean? Like, who's the guy?
Yeah, who's
with Tomac and Sexton gone, and then Haiden Deegan really like holding down the helm.
Yeah, and like
obviously RJ Hampshire and Garrett Marchbanks did really good.
Bro, they were ripping.
Yes, they were ripping, but they're not right now. Those two guys are not on the Hunter Lawrence Jett Jorge Prado level.
Isn't it crazy? Like RJ Hampshire just went 4-4. And he doesn't have a ride locked in next year.
I'm sure he's got something. The fact that he's not on like Star or Honda or
like a premium
KTM
team.
Yeah, like I don't even, you know what? But sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's just how the cookie crumbles. All right, let's get into the debrief a little bit more. Let's break down the 250 class. Cole Davies wins again, gets beat by Joe Shimoda
in Moto 2
in the second Moto. But right now, I know you hate to say anybody else is in the driver's seat if they don't have the red plate. But does Cole Davies have the red plate after next weekend?
After next weekend?
Yeah.
That's a long ways away, bro.
Doesn't matter. Do you think, yes or no, that Cole Davies has the red plate after Southwick? Do you think Joe Shimoda has it, Levi Kitchen, or Cole Davies? Who has the red plate after Southwick in the 250 class, fool?
Joe. Foe.
All right. What place
did that little burst your bubble right there, dog?
No, because I kind of thought Joe would too. I think Joe does good at Southwick, though.
I think Joe does good from here on out. I think it's going to be a gnarly battle.
Yeah.
And
okay. Hold on.
Okay. We just watched the results from Southwick last year. What?
Joe Shimoda is not doing it on starts and Cole Davies ripping him off.
That's fine.
So you don't think Joe Shimoda has a little hang up at Southwick? Because that's probably one of the hardest places to come through the pack.
Yeah, maybe. But you know what does?
Yeah,
You know
maybe.
what? You know what does become a factor from here on out? And it just gets hotter.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Hey, it just gets hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter from here on out.
What? Heat
Heat,
and fucking
humidity,
cardiovascular.
cardiovascular, something that you don't got.
Okay, hold on though.
What?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. This is why you guys watch this fucking show, dude. It's because my analysis is insane. Joe Shimoda, Southwick last year. Guess what his first moto result was?
5.
10.
Ooh,
What do you think that's from?
bad start.
Guess what the second moto finish was?
9.
2.
Ooh.
10-2.
What did Levi Kitchen do?
2-4 for a third overall.
Deegan won.
Deegan went 1-1.
Cole
Tom
Davies
Vial went 3-3.
Oh.
Cole Davies wasn't even there.
Was he?
No.
Was he not there? Was he
No. He was smart as hell. I think he went to the next one. I think that was his first race. He knew better. He's like, nah, I'm out.
I mean, I think honestly, if we're already jumping ahead of Southwick, we know that the Sasha's going to be just absolutely
Doesn't matter.
ripping.
Okay, cool. Sasha wins. Great. Fantastic. I would put my money on that too.
Yeah.
Who do you think's going to win in the points?
My hope is
What's your hope? That Levi Kitchen gets back in the series?
yes,
Gosh, I fucking read your mind, dude. I swear.
because
I
if
knew it.
9 points is like far and close enough, whereas if that thing gets to like 15,
Not
tough.
good. I mean, it is motocross though. So 15 isn't like too bad, but it's enough to be relaxed.
but you know what happens when they're starting to become a two-head horse race?
What?
They just start creeping away.
Yes.
They're focused on each other, and then it just starts becoming mono-y mono.
And two, the other bummer
And the
part.
third wheel just starts dropping back. Dog.
Yeah, one bad moto, out. You know what else that I just thought of too?
What, Adam?
You can't let Joe get the pressure off of him because he's just gonna get better. That's Joe's kryptonite, is just too much pressure on him. He does not. I don't want to say he doesn't perform under pressure because he does, but he definitely doesn't do as good as he normally does when the pressure's on in more situations than not, right? Like obviously SMX, not even really the pressure though, right? Because all Joe had to do was finish within a couple spots of Haiden because Levi took him out. So it wasn't really like the same situation. You know, it was like a game winner when you're tied. It's like, it was a game winner, but if you missed the shot, it was still.
Are you trying to make a case against Joe right now or with Joe right now?
I'm trying to make a statement that says, motherfucker, Cole Davies and Levi Kitchen, do not let Joe get enough of a points lead to relax. Because if he relaxes, they're cooked. Right?
I don't know. You better. If Joe figures out to start these starts,
They're
they're
done.
cooked.
They're done. Joe Shimoda, top 3, top 5 on the starts every
Because
race.
Joe is like straight Energizer Bunny.
Oh, yeah. El Chupacabra. End of the moto. See it. Sayonara, sucker. He's going to annihilate you.
And Cole Davies is starting to kind of get this little reputation of fading in second moto.
Little reputation?
Little reputation.
I think it's more than.
And then I'm super bummed that Levi crashed in the second moto.
Oh.
Like, what are we doing, bro?
Oh. That's what happens, though. when you're in the back of the pack and you're trying to come through that shit and you're all frantic, right?
He wasn't that far back in the pack. That was the end of the second moto.
You're right. He wasn't that far back, but when you're the guy that's looking at the other guys and you know they're up there and you're like, oh shit, I'm in 5th and those guys are getting away, you're frantic. Yes or no?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. No frantic. He's just a squid. He crashed. He sucks. Levi Kitchen sucks.
I mean, you said it.
He just sucks.
I mean, I'm saying like
He should probably just bass fish. Call it a day.
I did not say that, Levi.
That's what you're implying.
I did not even imply
Levi's
that.
my boy, dude. We're practically best friends.
Bro, I'm just saying he should have known better going off the track in a
He
in a
didn't
mud
go
race.
off the track.
Yes, he did.
No, you didn't. Oh my God, you didn't watch the fucking race. You're such a squid.
Adam.
You didn't watch the replay enough. You need to go watch the replay, Uncle
Adam.
Ty. You're so full of shit. Did you not watch the replay? He cross-rutted, got off balance, and fucking jolted off the track full endo. He did not go off the track on purpose.
I know he didn't go off the track on purpose, but the reason why he crashed was because there's a big pile of mud off the track and he stuck his front wheel in it.
I swear.
Did he or did he not?
I swear.
Did he or did he not?
He did. I swear for the rest of the season, when I think you're bluffing, I'm going to make you analyze the whole fucking replay.
Do it, bro. You would have.
Because you're gonna be like, oh.
No. Come on, bro.
Ty.
Come on, bro.
All right. We talked about Ryder D a little bit. Big congrats to Ryder D Francisco.
Dude, he was ripping.
What? Dude, was he?
Yes. He got third the second moto.
Okay. Tell me this though. I don't even know. Can you tell me this? Did you even watch the motos?
Yes, Adam.
Okay. Didn't it kind of feel like they didn't even really show Ryder D all day? He just happened to end up on the podium.
Yes, they did not build the Ryder D storyline.
It was like
all.
everybody else, and they're like, oh, yeah, by the way, Ryder D got the podium.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck, thought it was Casey Cochran, but thanks for the update.
Yeah, like, we did not tee that up at all throughout the whole entire 35-minute
We
moto.
missed it. Yeah,
Like, we
missed
didn't,
it.
hey, we didn't math that up, nothing.
Yeah, we came across the finish line, and we're like, oh, shit, that's not Casey Cochran. Did we get any footage of the other white bike? He was 34, not 59. I mean, we got to give a big shout out to both the Rockstar boys. Closing the doors and going 3-4s.
Hey, Casey Cochran just got put on the map for a ride next year.
Oh, no, he's locked in now.
With
after
AEO?
the last 2 weekends. No, after the last 2 weekends, he just went from having to be on like not having to be because they're good teams, but like he just went from being on Phoenix, Bar X, AEO to possibly filling a star spot, like a pro circuit possibility, extra guy, something like that type of a ride.
All I can say is thank God for Star, dude.
Seriously.
Thank God for Star. Because if it wasn't for Star, bro,
What would we do?
there would be a lot of good kids without any good motorcycles.
I hope Bobby just hires fucking Cochran. He hires Mumford. He hires Lux. Who else can we add to the pool? Hire Marshall Welton too. Give him a shot. Who else? Isn't there one other guy that's up for a ride? I thought there was one other guy that was up for a ride. Just hire those guys and we'll think about some more
Do
dudes.
you know what happened to Nicholas Romano's second moto?
No, I don't.
Damn.
What happened?
I don't know. You got 20.
I mean, I'm saying from a 25, bro, there's got to be a crash,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing good, though, and I like that he backed it up the first moto.
Yeah, I liked how he was like up there.
Yeah, he went from like not so, we're kind of seeing the old Nick Romano last weekend at High Point to, okay, we're back at it. Yeah. Oh, that's who I want to talk about, too, before we move on, is Haiden Deegan. Let's talk about first moto for that kid.
Bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah,
There
future's
was a
looking
good
bright.
chance.
Future's looking bright.
And he's 16.
He's only 16. I remember hearing that on the broadcast because supposedly Haiden Deegan, right? The thing is that he rode SMX next in outdoors as 16 last year, which grandfathered him in for this year.
Gotcha. Yes, because he raced a year of SMX next.
Yes.
To get him in.
Yes. So he's the last 16-year-old.
Addy, but okay, through our careers, how many times have we heard the last 16-year-old? Because even when we raced, it was 16 to 17 to 18, back to 16, and now it's 18 again. They go through cycles. This is not the first time they've
Bobby
done this.
probably just goes, "Hey, bro, I got this 16-year-old. Can we change the rule again this year?"
Exactly.
What's the deal? All right. Anybody else? Chance Hymas. Damn. Cade Manier, Nate Thrasher. Decent weekends. I guess big shout out, shiny gold star for Casey Cochran this weekend, right?
Yes.
Anybody else? Do we want to talk about?
How about the biggest letdown of the weekend of Juju Beaumer?
That's not. Fuck it. Honestly, if that's the worst race that we've had this season, oh well.
I know.
He just had some crashes.
I know.
He'll get it figured out.
It was just a bad time.
I know, but honestly, it's even, to me, that's the best case scenario because it now takes that pressure of the championship off of him a little bit more again, and he's not going to get hurt again. I just don't want to see Juju get hurt. What happened to Juju was catastrophic, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We don't need anything like that happening again, ever.
No.
Right?
No.
So we don't need to be rushing into trying to fight for a championship yet. Let the kid do a couple more years. I guess they just signed a 2-year deal or something, is what I heard through the grapevine. Don't quote me on this, but at least a 1. But I heard they signed a 2-year deal with Juju, tried to lock him in. So
that'd be good.
He's locked in at Red Bull KTM. So that's cool. All right, let's move to the 450 class. Hunter Lawrence. Big bro energy. Straight fucking mad dog. Smoked them all. Tracked both of them down, Moto 1 and Moto 2. That's what I wanted to mention. Who was it? Oh, Socks Hater. I appreciate the reminder, Socks Hater, in the comments. I just wanted to bring this up. Just wanted to make a point. Haiden beat Jett by 13 seconds straight up in the second moto. I mean, so we've beat Hunter, right? And we've beat Jett now. We just got to beat both of them. The glaze. The glazing continues from Daddy Deuce. All jokes aside, let's talk about Haiden Deegan. Bike setup way the fuck off. Second moto.
Yeah.
Way off.
He needs help on bike setup.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude.
Like bad.
Did you see how the bike was handling the bumps second moto?
I mean, he did not feel comfortable charging down in those rutted areas at all. He was so
First
timid.
lap, my guy almost tucked the front all the way to Egypt.
That was because, did you see his bike get upset and then it he was trying to turn through that kicker and it was like, I can't believe he saved it.
I can. He's the best.
God.
Man, these people must just hate how much I glaze my boy.
Did you? Okay.
You know what I
Haiden
see?
Glazer.
Okay. Hold
Haiden
on.
Glazer, chill the fuck out for a second.
Okay.
When you saw him in second,
Yeah.
were you hoping for way more fight towards the front? Really?
Yeah. No, I'm going to take you through my race. I'm going to take you through my race.
Shut up for a second. I even thought we would see a little bit more front end poking on Jorge Prado. Because like Hayden's been tracking down Jorge and kind of been beating him week in, week out. And then Jorge just decided to be like, nah, I'm in the lead. I'm going to lay it down right now.
Okay.
I was disappointed in the performance of Haiden Deegan in the second place start.
You would be because you're just an outsider. I'm an insider. Okay. So like that's what it looked like from the outside. But okay. Let me take you through as a real Haiden Deegan fan. Let me take you through how my moto went. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
tell me how the moto went from inside the Haiden Deegan Glaze camp.
Okay. So we get out of the start, right? And I'm like, fuck. Shitty fucking start. And then he sneaks his way around the inside. And I'm like, let's fucking go. Here we go, baby. It's on. We're about to fucking win the race. Let's go. And then we fucking got into second. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is it. This is it. This is the one. Dude, he's making moves. He's moving forward. It's America's 250th birthday. We got this. And then, boom, I saw the front end wash. And I was like, fuck, he's over pushing the bike. And then he went 2 corners later, my boy. And you know the sand roller section? Mm-hmm. He came in off that tabletop and I saw his bike just fucking jackhammer him. It was like, go, go, go. And he like did like this double twitch front end like, and I was like, oh, dude, we're just settling for second. Like, let's just settle for a podium, my boy. We're just going to settle in and try to, after that moment on the first lap, when he came down that hill into the sand, if you guys go replay it, watch it again. I knew at that moment that the bike wasn't going to do it, and he wasn't going to be able to overcome what the bike was going to give him. Mm. Did you see that part I'm talking about?
I didn't see the after the sand part, but I saw the front end washout, and then I seen him like starting to like try to fight his way up to Jorge, and it wasn't working. He was going backwards.
Yeah,
and he knew it. So he kind of like needed to like settle down, or he was just gonna get yarded super hard.
Yeah, he was gonna overpump himself and then drop to 5th.
Yeah.
He knew he had to set a pace and try to just stick with it. Mm-hmm. And the
pace was good.
Yeah, he still rode really well.
He was just probably like 3/4 to a half a second off.
Yeah.
Of Jorge's pace. And it just kept on creeping away. Because him and Jorge stayed about the same distance apart once Hunter got past Deegan, and then Hunter got past Jorge.
Yeah.
The separation was kind of similar. So,
excuse me. But yeah, and if you guys go back, just go watch it. That was the moment I knew it was all over for us. That was the moment I kind of knew. And too, Ty, you know what else kind of made me think, I think why there wasn't going to be a lot of fight in that second moto was just all the shit that we talked about in the Redbud pre-race show on like how he's never really done that good at Redbud. You know?
Yeah.
It's never been like, oh, it doesn't have that Washougal-esque breakout special feel that that he had at Washougal, that ride. Mm. You know, you just don't really remember a good comeback ride from Deeks.
At Redbud.
At Redbud. And you could tell he needs work at Redbud on the bike. Mm-hmm. They need work. Which tells me that the hard pack push is not really good for that bike.
Huh?
Like
a hard pack push?
Yeah, like, you know when it's hard pack underneath, but it has the big rollers, like big kickers, like it's like sandy kickers, but you have to deal with that slick hard pack shit.
Yeah.
The bike's not working in that condition.
I know, but it didn't seem like everybody's. There was different sections that everybody's bike was working, but it didn't look like their bike worked everywhere because that track was so technical. There would be hard pack slick sections and you were running a paddle, and then there's these deep soft sections.
Okay.
You need a
that brings up a really, really good subject.
Okay.
Let's talk about Jett and the crash in the left-hand turn, and let's talk about Jett's left-hand turn slide out at High Point, and let's talk about
Yeah, but those aren't, I don't feel like, I told you this before the show started, that those aren't set up issues.
Okay.
Those are rider technique issues because of his foot, and he can't flex down his foot to allow pressure on that foot peg to create traction on his rear wheel. And those are perfect scenarios that describes what he's going through and what he can't pull off anymore because he doesn't have enough foot pressure to create traction to pull that, to control the bike out of that situation.
Now, shit. I wanted to confirm that, but think about what we're saying, guys. What peg do you have to weight? His right foot's the one that is hurt.
Yes. So on a left-handed corner, you got to weight the outside foot peg to create traction with the rear wheel.
And he can't do that.
He can't do that because he's riding on the arch or the heel.
And now this is 2 left-hand turns that we've seen big rear end slide outs from Jett.
Yeah. It's because he's riding on the weight on his ass on the seat to create traction, and it's not enough because the lowest part of your bike is your foot pegs. And that's where you're going to control the traction.
And if you really want to talk about it, Jett Lawrence, in the other crash that he did, he talked about how he can't weight the rear end, and he was going over that bump, and he can't keep the rear end down, and it kicked him forward. It got his momentum going forward, and then he couldn't.
Well, he can't weight the rear end and control his rear brake at the same time.
Yeah, and what the point is, in that second crash in the second moto, he was going over that kicker. He couldn't keep the rear end down going into that corner, and it bucked him up, got his momentum going forward, and then he tried to like gas it and do the perfect corner, and it got away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Tough.
He's got some shit to figure out, but I don't know how you figure that out because anybody that in a pro level knows how to create traction through the foot peg. And if you just can't do it, that's a whole tool out of your tool belt.
Yes.
That you can't use.
But like I talked about earlier, answer this question. Do you think that Jett will find a workaround eventually and be back to beating everybody's ass? Or do you think this is just the end of his career?
No, I don't think it's the end of his career, but I think wins in certain situations are going to be harder now because he doesn't have that capability.
You don't think he'll, like in 2 or 3 years, if he doesn't get hurt again, that he'll be back to that?
It depends on, I don't know how bad his ankle is and how much range of motion he has with his ankle.
All right. Anybody else you want?
Because the only way you can get that power and that traction in the rear wheel is to literally crunch your ankle and push down your heel and get your heel lower than your foot peg is how you create that leverage and that traction to your rear wheel. If your heel is up here, then your heel is higher than your foot peg.
Yeah. And it doesn't have that pivot point to put
it doesn't have that.
down.
It doesn't have the leverage point.
Yes. You're just laying the weight of your foot or your leg on the peg, and that's pretty much nothing.
I mean, it's something. It's definitely better than nothing, but it's not as much as he's used to of putting the balls of your foot on the peg and pushing your heel down lower, essentially getting the lower of your weight below your foot peg.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, basic. Or not, it's not basic by any means, but the concept is basic.
Yes.
All right. Big shout out Mark Phineas, 12th place, privateer, full privateer ride, just showed up. 13-15 for 12th overall. Hell yeah. Tony Caroli,
12-12 for 11th
40 years
overall.
old, 40 years old, 12-12 for 11th overall. Fucking insane. I mean, I don't even, jeez. Mikel Harrop, just bad to the bone. That dude is just a workhorse dog. Marchbanks, RJ Hampshire, all big round of applause for those guys. Anybody else? Should we touch on Jorge Prado a little bit? Looked like the bike was better, dude. It looked, and I know this, I know these guys make this excuse all the time about bike setup, but to me, his bike looked legitly better this weekend. than it has in past weekends.
So legitly. It did look a lot better. He looked
Either
more
way, he
comfortable
looked
on it.
comfortable on the bike.
Yes.
He looked like he was
Do I think that if
save
if he's in the same situation again, I think Hunter still tracks him down, no matter what track he's on.
All right. Well, that's a great segue. Twisted Tea debrief. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate that. All the sponsors of this show make this happen. Twisted Tea, Dirt Trick Sprockets. Go to dirttricks.com. Use our code TrackTalkers26 to get hooked up with the Elite Sprocket Kit, a new disc. They have disc brakes at dirttricks.com, but they are famous for their sprockets. 300 hours out of a sprocket, American made. You can get somebody on the phone, an actual person, okay? An actual person at their office will answer the phone for you and help you out. If you have any questions, if you're wondering about which one's right for your bike, gearing, whatever, questions about the product, you can get them on the phone. Check them out, dirttricks.com. Such a great family over there. It's amazing. Stan Benson Racing out of Bakersfield, California. All your favorite parts and accessories. Go online to stanbensonracing.com and check them out, dude. Order something online, get it shipped to your doorstep, or go to Bakersfield, California, and go to the shop and actually pick something up. Go check it out. They got a bunch of brand new gear. They got a bunch of dirt bikes in the shop, and really, really great people as well. Guts Racing, the new RF1 seat in between a gripper seat and a rib seat, that perfect combination, but it has no seams at all. So when you wash your bike, the water doesn't get inside your seat foam, doesn't deteriorate it. So you can go back, ride, and your seat foam is going to stay the same. Dylan Young Enterprises out of Paso Robles, California. You need a house built, you need a pool built, you need a kitchen built, a garage, whatever it is. Dylan Young Enterprises, we can start your project from the very, very beginning. We can break ground, do the whole 9 yards all the way through, and finish that project for you. Whatever it is, Dylan Young Enterprises has you covered out of Paso Robles, California. All these people supporting the channel big time, making it possible for us to bring you the Moto news, the Moto fun, and all the stuff and all the shit that we love about motocross. So make sure you guys go support those guys. But up next, one of our favorite segments. Shit, they're all our favorite segments. I know I say that every single time. Let's get to, Ty, let's get to some justice. All right? Welcome to this segment of Moto Court. This segment's brought to you by Dirt Trick Sprockets. Like I said, go to dirttricks.com. Use our code TrackTalkers26 to get a discount. Let's get to the questions, Ty. We got a lot of questions. Let's talk about our first case. We're going to go through our cases. For those of you that haven't been here, we're going to argue a case and figure out who's right. And we want you to tell us in the comments who won the case and what's your side. All right? Jorge Prado has double hole shots. Is he finally getting close to his first win, or is this evidence he still can't close under pressure? Foreign rider sweep in the 450 podium on America's 250th birthday at Redbud. Exciting international flavor or disappointing for the United States fans? The Lawrence brothers rivalry, healthy competition fueling both, or is it starting to boil over and could something toxic happen? Let's see. Question number 4. Is America's short moto amateur system leaving young U.S. riders unprepared for the speed, fitness, and racecraft it takes to win at the pro level? Question number 5. Who will shine at Southwick? Jett, Hunter, Coonan, Deegan, or Jorge Prado? And the very, very last question, is Jett going to spiral or thrive now that he knows he's not the fastest rider on the track?
The amateur one.
The amateur one?
Yes.
Okay. Here's our court case. Is America's short moto amateur system, leaving young U.S. riders unprepared for the speed, fitness, racecraft, and what it takes to be at the pro level. The reason that we came up with this question, folks, is, dude, look at the podium this weekend at Redbud. Look at what's happening. Jett, Hunter, all those guys, Jorge Prado, Cole Davies, what do you want to call it? A lot of these guys are foreigners. They're not Americans. Okay? Mm-hmm. But with that being said, a lot of those guys do race in the American program. You know, Cole Davies. Did Jett race Loretta's?
Yes. But he did when he was on Geico 250.
Okay. All right. Either way. Yep. Let's do it.
I'll make my case.
Okay. Are you, so
Yes.
What side are you on?
I'm on the side of
that the way we
US
structure our short moto format is piece of shit.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm glad we got that cleared up. You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, guys. Yes. So let's just go through the podium right now. Joe Shimoda, Ryder DiFrancesco, and a little bit of Jett's career. Those are the only 3 guys that were in the American amateur racing programs growing up.
Yep.
Joe and Ryder were the 2 longevity ones, I would say. Longevity meaning they were in there from 65s up. Jett, I believe Cole Davies, Jorge Prado, and Hunter all came up through the amateur program on the MXGP side, where they do 20-minute motos all the way up from 65, 85, 125, and 250. That's how they race. They race the professional track. I'm pretty sure it's called the E2 class.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. And we just need to change, especially our major amateur nationals. We're already there a week long. We need to minimize the classes where we're not racing 3 classes, 4 classes. Everybody needs to get down to 2 classes and do 20-minute motos from 65 up. And the 50 classes need to be more than 3 or 4 laps. Like, we are getting our butts
5,
handed to us
4,
in the development
3,
of these young riders.
2,
and it's bullshit that these kids don't get to do 30-minute motos until they turn 16. And I think they need to be at least 25 plus from 65 all the way up until they get into big bikes. And big bikes should be across the board 30 minutes at these heavy amateur nationals.
All right. Great job. 3, 2. Uncle Ty, you're full of shit, dude.
You're laughing.
No, you're full of shit. Dude, our amateur program has also taught us how to elevate our sport. Why do you think all these guys are over here? Why do you think that? Because we learned how to sprint and we learned how to go real fast. Those guys want to come over here because they want to race the best series in the world. How was the best series in the world built? Because we go fast as hell on the first lap. This is not a lollygag program for 25 minutes where there's only 20 guys on the gate. No offense, MXGP. That's not, you know what I mean? We are in America. We go out, we sprint. Yes, I do think that there needs to be implementation of more longer motos because it does help, especially with the kids. But unfortunately, right now, we're just in an era where we're kind of getting our asses whooped by foreigners. It is what it is.
Bro, it's not looking good because there's 2 more on the way that's going to be here next weekend.
Okay, yes, you're right.
We might be out of the top 5, bro.
Oh, shit. Okay, either way, I don't think it has to do with our amateur program as much as it just has to do with these guys overseas right now. It's their time to shine. Just like Roger DeCoster did it over X amount of years and the Europeans did it. It is what it is.
So you're just telling me in a nice way that USA is soft now.
USA is in a little bit of a slump. We're in a rebuild, dude. Okay?
That's coming from a Haiden Glazer.
Hayden's going to be there. He's going to lead the charge. I mean, my time's up. To be honest, it's hard because I don't really have much of a case to go on. You know, like, I do believe you have to learn how to sprint. You have to learn how to find that speed, and that's how you get there, right? Is it not?
I mean, you literally made a career off of not sprinting.
Yeah, but my career wasn't that good. So I barely made it enough to have this podcast. That's fucked up.
That's funny, though.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Reality hits home hard, huh? But
just got fast enough to have a rap career.
Oh, fuck. But in all reality, in all seriousness, you know, there is a place for the sprint laps. And obviously, we're trying to accommodate a bunch of kids at the races that want to have, you know, race more than one class. I guess if you got to race a 20-minute moto, it would be cool, but it is nice that you get multiple chances to learn at racing. You know, if you have one 20-minute moto all day and that's your race and you F it up, it's over. We don't have...
So does that create learning how to handle more pressure or less pressure? If
yes.
You just be like, oh, don't worry about it. We got another one.
But you're in your pro career, you have another one the next weekend. These kids get the once-a-year national thing.
Bro, there is so many more amateur nationals than once a year.
Yes.
I mean, yes, I know Loretta's is once a year, but we just had Mammoth.
Okay, there's one.
And then we just have all the regionals.
Yeah, but the regionals aren't the same.
And then after Loretta's, then we have Minios. Then we have AZ Open. Then after that, then we have this California Classic thing that's a thing. And then we have the Spring Nationals now that are Freestone and the Spring and Ding Ding now. It's not the Spring Nationals. And then we have Daytona fucking RC National.
Okay.
And then we have Mesquite in there somewhere. And then, World Mini's in there. Mesquite's back with World Mini. So, yeah, we have that one. So, yeah, you have 10.
So, I'm at 10.
Yeah, there's 52 weeks out of the year.
There's 31 races of Supercross and Motocross. There's only 21 weekends of not racing in the entire year. And that's if you don't do WSX.
What are you trying to prove right now?
The proof is that these kids don't get to just go at their local event and go do long motos and get the opportunity to do this over and over and over and over and over again. One weekend at a amateur race or amateur national, they can get 5 motos in a day when it's only 5 or 6 laps apiece.
That's why I said not changing. I know the local race program's not going to change. There's just not enough time in the day.
Okay, well, these amateur events are about to be like 7 days long, then.
No.
Dude, Uncle Ty.
Loretta's does it.
It's a week.
Yeah, all of them are a week.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I feel like this is an idiotic conversation.
You don't think amateur nationals, all of them, should be 20-minute motos at least?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, bro, Ryder D was a phenomenal 65 guy from like 50 guy. All these top pros had a gnarly amateur career. Haiden Deegan's been winning races since he was on P-dubs, bro.
I mean, dude, but that's kind of like my point, though. That even proves my point a little better.
I'm not saying,
do you think Ryder D would be any better if he did 20-minute motos every national?
Actually, I think he would because he's third. His is this is his third year now in, and he's finally getting the fitness of grinding it out throughout a whole entire 30-minute moto. The first year, struggle.
I don't know. I mean, I think that comes down to the personal training program versus if he's raced 20-minute moto. I don't know. It could be, dude. I could be wrong on this. You let us know in the comments.
I think it helps get the riders in a better understanding of what they need to be getting ready for. And that's why I think, the Moto Combine program, I think, is a great way to show people like, hey, this is what you have to do. This is how much work you have to put in to be or have enough pace to last these whole entire motos.
Yeah. No, I think the Moto Combine stuff and the SMX Next stuff is for outdoor is good. Supercross, we got some work to do because they're just KOing everybody. But outdoors,
I think there's a need. I mean, this is way off subject, but it came to me is like, we need to have like an SMX program before they even sign up for SMX Next. Be like, hey, we need to see you at least 2 or 3 weeks on a Supercross track video. We need to make sure you have Supercross suspension. We need to there needs to be like a checklist.
A requirement checklist.
There needs to be like a checklist that you got to have to even line up on the gate for SMX Next. Because I think some kids, bro, we were one of those families that had no idea.
Yeah.
There's families out there that have no idea what they're in for. They're like, what do you mean you need to have another set of suspension? You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Straight up.
So.
All right. Well, is that it?
Yes.
This session of Moto Court is adjourned. All right. Let's move on to the next segment. If This Was My Rider, brought to you by Dylan Young Enterprises out of Paso Robles, California. If you need a house built, call up Dylan Young Enterprises out of Paso Robles, California. Hit him up. Great guy, great family, great people in general. All the people that support the show are great. But yeah, Dylan Young Enterprises, Paso Robles, California. You need a house built, you need anything, hit him up. He'll dial you in. We appreciate him so much. All right, if this was my rider, our rider selection. You ready? Levi Kitchen, rider number 1. Rider number 2, Lucas Coonan. Rider number 3, Jett Lawrence.
Levi Kitchen.
Seriously?
Yes.
Haven't we done Levi Kitchen recently?
No.
I feel like we
who's
have.
Your choice?
I don't know. I think Lucas would be cool, but we can do Levi.
Do we even know Lucas's program? Are they over here for the next 2, or are they just over here for this next one?
I don't even know, dude. It's too hard to keep up with all the fucking rumors. It really is, dude. Like, there's so many rumors that I hear now. It's like, I don't even know how to keep up with them all. I don't even know. Are they secured here for next year? Is it for sure? Is it not for sure?
Yes.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it's in stone. I think that's the plan.
Well, that's like all the contracts we talk about that are supposedly done, but they're not really done because you can't announce them until end of fucking November.
I don't get it. I do not. Yeah, I don't understand. I guess there's a lot of people that are involved in feelings and things that are going on. I mean,
and money contracts and sponsors that are connected with them. And
yeah. Yep.
So that's why we're doing Levi Kitchen.
Yep. All right. So Levi Kitchen it is.
You're going first.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right.
Let's check the notes down.
3, 2, 1. Levi. What's up, brother? Okay, here's the deal. We know you're pretty fit. We know you're fast as hell. But you've been losing your confidence, dude. You've been losing the swag. Okay, we need to get that back. And there's only one way to get it back, bro. There's one way, Levi. And that is to get the motherfucking hole shot. Okay? If I gotta put a NOS button on your bike for Southwick, I swear I will. even if it's illegal. I'll take the risk. You tell them you don't know what happened. You don't tell them that you knew it was on your bike. You just point to me and you blame me when the AMA comes looking at the big ass NOS bottle on the inside of your pipe strapped in there with a couple fucking, what do you call those things, Ty? Those little silver things that tighten up? What are you talking? What are they? Come on, dude.
The silver things that tie a valve? I don't know.
No, like those clamps. Clamp.
Like a hose clamp?
Yeah, hose clamp. We're going to get a couple hose clamps. We're going to fucking strap a NOS thing to the side of your pipe, color it titanium, okay? We're going to put a damn NOS button on that thing, get your big ass out the start, okay? All jokes aside, Levi, that's really all you got to do, dude.
Just strap a NOS bottle and get the whole shot.
No, stop worrying, okay? Stop worrying about practice. Stop worrying about the workout. No, keep working out, but like maintenance. We're doing maintenance. We're not doing sprints, and we don't need to get any. We just need to do maintenance, okay?
And starts.
Light spins, starts. Brother, I know you're twigged out. I know you are skinny already, but just everything that goes in your mouth, think about it twice because we need every pound that we can get. You know what I'm saying? Levi, you ain't big, but for that class, you're the biggest. I think we went over this. There's only one other guy that's even your size. Who else was it? Who's the other guy that's Drew Adams. Those are the only guys. And I know my boy Mitch Payton squeezing every ounce of horsepower he can out of that motorcycle. So just try to be like a half a pound or a pound less, and then just work starts every day with Kenny. Literally. Just be like, Kenny, bro, I know you're chilling right now, okay? But I need you to come out to the track for 3 days straight and just do sand starts with me. That's it. Get a guy with a stopwatch, go from the starting gate to the wherever, and just do sand starts for 3 days straight and only do one moto a day and do like 200 starts and see if you get better at them. Come on, Levi. You could do it. That's it. What'd you think?
Made me tired.
That's probably not good for our viewers. I thought that was a little funny. It made me laugh, but apparently it made you sleepy.
Well, you just kept on going on.
Okay. Just go. Just go. Three.
This is you.
Three.
You came on a completely different angle, bro.
3, 2, 1.
Levi, you know, we saw the little rider special that we had on Redbud. Okay.
What?
He had a little rider interview special.
Oh,
if you watch the broadcast, if
with
you
a little
watch
fishing with his girl.
Hey, see, I had to give a little tidbits right there because he didn't even watch it, bro.
I thought you were saying
even
like
watch it. He didn't even watch it. Okay. Shh.
Rider special, like he was special ed or something, dude.
Okay. Go fish that river at Southwick because you've been super excited.
Oh my god.
Get the mind off the racing. But
dude, no.
This is
bad advice.
Nope.
This is bad advice from Uncle Tom.
That's what you do when you're at the races. This Monday right here, dog.
Today,
you need to wake up at 3 a.m., bro. David Goggins style. Run to the track.
What if the track was like a quarter mile? Okay.
I wouldn't doubt it. Okay. Run to the track.
Run.
And just think, start. And go do starts at the track. I don't even want you to do a goddamn single lap. I just want you to do starts and say, hey, Mitch, you need to send me another bike. I'm going to be doing starts all week.
Literally, I need 4 clutches.
Hey, literally, I just want you to start where I want you to be able to do a start with your fucking eyes closed. just want to,
That's the goal, dog. Whole shot without even looking.
bro. All you got to hear is just the gate drop, and you're just
You just go by feel, brother.
all by feel, bro, because you are thinking way too much about the starts.
Hey, you might be onto something, dude. Close your eyes, Levi, and we need to start healing the clutch. Dog.
Hey, he's gonna start feeling something, and and talk about the start position, bro. I want your ass all the way up on the inside. Don't think that you're gonna be starting and coming and swooping in. We need the shortest distance to that front corner because I seen Deegan, I seen Joe, I seen Jorge Prado get horrible jumps, but they're in the right position on the inside and they still get good starts. My boy, you need to think about, okay, if I get the worst jump possible, where am I at?
Yeah, we're
Okay?
the best.
We need to be.
I think he
up
was
the
already
inside.
thinking about that, but yeah, we got to.
I mean, he definitely got better
We
on
got
the second moto,
Yeah,
but
we got to come back to that idea.
we needed to stamp that and be like, that's what I'm doing the rest of the year. Going fishing on Friday, but before that, I'm doing starts where I can do enough starts where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Dude, we need to hit up Levi and see if we can just fly to Florida and help this. We'll do a fucking Track Talkers video on starts. We'll just help this fool out for a week straight. Literally a week straight and see if we can get his ass out of the gate.
That'd be so funny if we did.
It'd be sick. If he doesn't get a top 5 start, I swear, Track Talkers fam, I'm gonna hit him up and say I will fly my ass out to Florida and come help you with fucking starts. If he doesn't get a whole shot, not a whole shot, that's way off. If he isn't top 5 in
top
one
5.
of the starts this weekend at Southwick, I promise you guys, I'm going to hit him up and tell him that I'm coming out and I'm going to help him fucking do starts, but I got to video it because I can't afford to do it without putting a video on YouTube.
Sounds like a plan to me. He doesn't know about this plan, but it's a plan.
You think he watches the show?
Maybe.
Probably not. He
Probably
might
not.
watch this segment just because. Levi, if
Fucking
you
man.
are watching, dog, fucking love you. And we want to go fishing with you, dude. We're fish. Well, I'm not a fish slayer, but Uncle Ty can fish.
I can fish. Oh my God, dude.
We want to go out on the bass boat and fucking rip some lips. What? You got a story you can tell, or is this a story you can't tell?
This is a meme that I can probably only tell on our show.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's a meme. I think everybody, if anybody's followed fishing or whatever,
Yeah.
there's a meme that says, I can fish 12 hours not being gay, but you fish 12 hours being gay.
I don't really get that meme, but whatever.
It's funny.
Oh, I'm glad it's funny to you.
It made me
Ty.
laugh and it made me think about you.
Whatever. Fool. All right. Well, that's this was my rider brought to you by Dylan Young Enterprises. If you need a house bill or anything, Paso Robles, California, where he's located at, Dylan Young Enterprises, one of the best dudes that I know. Hit him up. Get your house built. Get it done right. Dylan Young Enterprises. All right. Let's move on, Uncle Ty. What else do we got? We got Winnebago Whispers. One of your favorite segments of the show. We don't got very much this week, but we do have a little bit. Welcome, everybody, to the next segment of the show, Winnebago Whispers. All right, what do we got? Let's see. I got a list. Max Anstey. Okay.
Oh. I
Okay.
wanted to talk to you about this.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Don't you feel like he had something lined up already?
Oh, without a doubt.
There's no way.
My boy's lined up. My boy knew where he was going before he cut ties. Why would you cut ties without knowing where you're going?
And I just love it because he was like, yeah, I'm ready to do outdoor, but I am not doing outdoor.
I know that was actually I watched the Lewis Phillips Vital interview. Typical Max. You know what I mean? Talking a lot, saying a lot, going back and forth, showing both sides, getting to see kind of a window into Max's mind, which is always real fun. Damn, I love Max so much. He's such a good dude and such a good family too. I love Millie, and their little guy as well. Let's talk about it. Max Anstey, total rumor here, Ty. Let's just do this. I know the odds are real low and it's probably not going to happen, but what do you think the odds are of him being on a PMG going back to Suzuki? I think it's like a 0% chance, but that's an opportunity, right?
I would say it's an opportunity.
No, it's not. It's not. I just thought about it more because it could be an opportunity if he didn't have anything yet and maybe he had that lined up for just WSX, but that doesn't help him for Supercross. And he's already been talking to Mitch Payton, which is like a well-known thing. We've heard that multiple times.
Yeah, but Mitch Payton doesn't support World Supercross.
Yes, that's... Yeah.
The only one that supports World Supercross and does Supercross only deals is Quad Lock
and PMG.
But
he's not riding. I don't think he's riding PMG because I would assume that he wants to ride a 250. He wants another shot at the 250 title. And I mean, I'm not speaking for Dustin, but Dustin does not like and doesn't, I don't think he wants to do a 250 team. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. He did run a 250 team last year in World Supercross.
Well, he has to run a 250 team in World Supercross. He has to. That's part of their.
Oh, that's
I think it's part of their deal. You know what I mean? You have to have 2 450s and 2 250s out on the weekend, no matter what, per World Supercross, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think he wants to do it in Supercross because I think they're just, and like everybody knows, 250s are money pits.
Yeah.
So, they got their 450 program dialed and they got their star rider, Ken Roxon, which why, if you already have your bread and butter.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Yeah, so
why are we taking more resources off the 450 team and putting it into something that's a massive uphill battle?
Uphill. Thank you. That's the perfect way to put it. Massive uphill battle. So the people you have left, you have Mitch Payton, right? You have Quad
You're talking about American teams.
Yes. He could be on WSX and then it transfer over to Supercross. So he's already been on Quad Lock.
Yep.
So he could go back to Quad Lock. That's a definite opportunity because he knows that bike, he knows that program, and that's really a SX only deal.
Yep.
Mitch Payton
Oz XX.
and Oz XX. Mitch Payton is not really WSX guy. And I would assume you got to race outdoor and indoor.
He's not going to do a Supercross only deal.
So that's not really going to work. He's not going to KTM.
Nope.
Who else is even
Bar
left?
X Suzuki.
Bar X Yamaha.
Bar X Husqvarna. That's going to be a Husqvarna end of this season.
Yep. Don't think that's the right fit.
Yeah. So now you're looking at like MX6 Kawasaki.
Which he could go to that for maybe World Supercross.
Yeah.
And then go to Mitch for Supercross. But that's still not going to get him the Supercross only contract, right? So pretty much,
the only thing
realistically,
left
is Quad Lock. That would make the most sense if we were assuming, you know what I mean? Like if you narrow it down, that would make the most sense. Obviously, we don't know where he's going. Where else? Triumph?
No.
Maybe.
With a World Supercross deal?
Maybe they want to get into World Supercross.
Maybe,
because they have their MXGP stuff.
And
so,
they need a
250 guy. And we heard that on Vital from Michael Lindsay that Nate Thrasher probably isn't going to Triumph.
Yeah.
So the next guy would be the next guy on the star roster and maybe their Supercross only deal. I don't know. Who's doing Supercross only deals? Triumph
Beta.
could be one of them. No. Beta 250? No, they're definitely not going World Supercross though. What about MCR?
MCR
Is
has
that
got
a possibility?
I mean, unless they kick somebody, because they have
Dude,
Robbie Wageman.
would you put it by Tony?
No, Austin Potatelli, and then Ryan Brees.
Would you put it by Tony to kick somebody?
Yes,
100%.
but they ain't racing Supercross.
They would if Max was there. Wouldn't you think?
Depends if they want to or not, I guess.
Damn, that's a tough one, dude.
You just need to ask Max this week.
I text him. I text Max. No text back, so that means he's not what do you want to call it? Not ready to say anything.
Yeah.
Because me and Max are bros. So when he's ready to say something, he'll say something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Which I respect that a lot. But yeah, that's our assumption for Max. Let's talk about Triumph. A couple guys got fired this week.
Ooh.
Scuba, Styles Robertson, and one other guy got fired from Triumph. So it just seems like they're cleaning house a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure those guys will find jobs somewhere else, right?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I mean, it usually seems like when you're in the circle, you stay in the circle.
Amen. What does that mean for, like, when you're looking at that team from the outside in? What does that mean for you?
For me, it means that they're not happy with where they're at, and they're getting ready to do another push.
Well said. Okay. More Winnebago Whispers. Man, one of the greatest guys in the sport, nicest guys in the sport. We also heard this on Vital. A lot of stuff on Vital. Man, Michael Lindsay's really tied into a lot of shit, huh? Austin Faulkner, right now, not signed. Rumor Michael Lindsay said that we don't know if we're going to see him again this season, and we don't know if we're going to see him again, period. He might retire.
What is that guy going to do?
I don't know. Whatever Austin wants to do.
Yeah.
Trainer, run a track, do something else, whatever you put your mind to, you know?
I know. That's a tough part, though.
Podcast? Shit.
I know, that's crazy, though. Is like, he's like, what, 22?
No. Austin Faulkner's older than that. Come on, dude.
Bro.
I'll put money he's 27. 25? 26.
Bro,
I'm gonna say
tripping.
I'm going to say 26 years old. What's your final answer?
23.
It's so funny. When I search Austin Faulkner, the first thing is Austin Faulkner's wife. Dude, oh my gosh, bro.
What? How old is he?
27.
Is he really?
27, dude.
Damn. He's old as dirt.
He's at retirement age, dude. That's motocross retirement, 27.
That is motocross retirement stage.
September 2nd, 1998. Ba, ba, ba.
Ba, ba, ba.
27 years old. Perfect.
Damn.
Retire, start the next segment.
Start the next thing.
Just like we do in the podcast.
Yep.
Start the next segment.
You got to start a couple other things to make shit work.
Hopefully he made some money on those 250 years where he was kicking ass.
Yes.
Because, man, Austin Faulkner is one hell of a dude. He is a good guy.
Yes.
One of the nicest guys in the pits. Like, seriously.
And he rips when he's on.
Unreal. That kid's so good. Kid's so good. And it's like, I don't want to say this because it's super mean. It really is. And Austin, seriously, stop watching right now. If you're watching, just stop. Okay? I don't know how to say this, but, and you know what? It's not even that bad. It feels like a Adam Cincerillo situation. You know what I mean? Where it's like the potential was so high and it just was injury, and could never catch a break.
Mm-hmm.
Same, almost exact same thing as Adam Cincerillo. Phenomenal amateur, supposed to be the guy, coming in. Is the guy.
And then has a mishap.
And then another mishap, and then another mishap, and another mishap. Fuck.
Yeah. Tough.
I mean, with all due respect, he landed a fucking hot-ass wife, though, right?
Yes.
So, dub. Man, I landed a hot-ass wife, too. I don't know how my fucking ugly ass got that shit, but whatever. Shout out Austin Forkner, 7 Dudes for pulling bad bitches. All right. That could be just my perspective, whatever. Hate me in the comments. I don't care. All right. Winnebago Whispers. Wim Van Hoof, bruh, so he's supposed to be, heard this.
Oh, the motor guy.
Yeah,
for HRC.
Heard this on Vital, too. Shout out Michael Lindsay. We're just going to hire Michael Lindsay for all of our information.
Mm-hmm.
So heard this on Vital too. Wim Van Hoof, Wim, W-I-M Van Hoof. You want to look him up. Engine guy in Moto G or MXGP, helped out the Lawrences on Suzuki to get the Suzuki 250 to be a fast motorcycle back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So they had kind of some relationship back in the day. And then I was looking at an interview. Gosh, I wish I knew. I'm not sure if it's MX Vice or which one it was. I'm sorry that I can't remember the interview or the online interview that I looked at. But so in 2023, Darren, the Lawrence's dad, texted Wim Van Oof about getting some help in his department that he specified that he's good at.
Mm-hmm.
And then per Michael Lindsay's interview, they couldn't get visas figured out. They couldn't get some stuff figured out. So he couldn't come over here and work full time.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently now that they got everything figured out, they got all the visa stuff figured out. So he's going to come over here full time and he's going to be working on fuel injection, mapping, an engine a little bit, and then engine on the 250. So interesting that what Lindsay said about it was per Lawrence's request.
So they have a relationship with this guy, and this guy's low-key a genius if he's messing with that stuff, and HRC is hiring him.
Yes. Low-key a genius. And so what's this telling us analysis-wise? Is this telling us that they're having problems in that department, or this guy's so good that they just want him to come over and make their shit even better?
I think that it's the second thing is like this guy, they've been trying to get this guy, and now it's finally happening.
How much do we worry about this for the rest of the competition?
I mean, if you're not trying to progress your motorcycle as much as you can, then you should be very worried.
Which everybody already is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just that much more worrisome because the Hondas already have a really good start map and injection system. And
yeah, everything. They can get out of the gate. The Honda boys can get out of the gate. And if we
can even improve that more.
Well, we definitely need work on the 250 department.
Bad.
Getting out of the gate.
Yes.
Is that rider or bike?
In Joe's case, both.
What about in Hymus's case?
Not enough power, I think, because I think Chance is a better starter than Joe.
Okay. Cool. All right. That's
because last year, Chance had no problem getting out of the gate. But Joe still had a problem getting out of the gate.
All right. That's it for Winnebago Whispers. We appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. All right. So let's do this. Ty. Do you want to do predictions and fan questions, or just fan questions? We should probably do predictions, right?
Well, let's do fan questions, then predictions.
Fan questions, then predictions?
Yes.
Oh, shit. You know what? Hold on. I can't say anything. Hold on. Yeah, I definitely cannot say anything. Okay.
Oh.
Hopefully that didn't show up on the screen. Anyways, yeah, let's do fan questions.
All right.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. If you get lapped after 15 minutes, should you have to get off the track? Fan question, Mahomes, boy, with 3 eyes.
I think if you get lapped.
If you get lapped after 15 minutes,
yes.
Should you have to pull off the track?
Yes.
Seriously?
I think you should exit the track.
Really?
I've been in that situation.
You lap somebody after 15 minutes, you should have to exit the track.
Don't you think so?
So how about this?
What?
So does that mean if you, after the 15-minute mark, if you haven't been lapped, even if you get lapped after you're good.
Yeah.
So if you get lapped before the 15-minute mark
I've actually
starts,
never been lapped before the 15-minute mark.
Okay. So if you get lapped before the 15-minute mark, then you should have to pull off.
Yes.
This guy's saying, and Mahomes, boy, I hope I'm getting this correct. If you get lapped after the 15-minute mark, you should have to pull off the track. No. That's what he's saying.
No.
So it's the opposite for you. If you get lapped before 15 minutes, and maybe this is what he was trying to ask, but if you get lapped before 15 minutes, you should have to pull off the track.
Yeah, because like, what are you doing?
Yeah, because technically,
if you already gave up 15 minutes in, bro, you have a whole nother half.
Yeah, but okay.
And you're going to be, that means that lapper is getting lapped all the way down to like 12th.
Yeah, if you're moving forward, you're
not moving forward.
But does that make it harder for the leader to lap you then? Because those guys that see him coming are going to be like, oh shit, I'm not going to let him go by.
No, bro. If you're getting lapped by the 15-minute mark, you're 7-8 seconds a lap slower. 10 seconds a lap slower.
Yeah.
Because by the 15-minute mark, you've only done 6 or 7 laps.
Yeah. Yep. All right. All right. Here we go. Why does Deegan look small on the 450? Rob Heel, 6'4", 6'2".
Because he's a small dude?
No, because I think the 250 is the exact same size as the 450. It's not like the plastics are any bigger. They all fit on the thing.
I don't feel like he looks small on it.
I think he does. I think, to me...
Then you literally just proved your point. I thought it was the same size as the 250.
Yes, but why does he look small on the 450? And the reason, Rob, I would agree with you a little bit. I think he's not riding the 450 like he's riding the 250 yet, in the way of he makes the 250 look smaller because he was whipping it around easier. He was able to be more aggressive because the weight was down on the 250, and I don't think he has the strength to jerk the bike like he would on the 250. You know, it looks like everything's a little more slow motion, and it's not as snappy as it was on the 250. Do you agree or disagree?
I mean, I think that goes with everybody.
Okay, cool. So that's why. Will Levi be a good 450 rider with his style being so loose? It seems like he kind of fatigues and only has one good moto in him. Brody Williams -W4Y.
Do you think Kitchen's going to be a good 450 guy?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's going to be really good.
So you think he's going to be one of those guys that steps it up on the 450?
I think he'll be better on the 450. Because I think he's going to get confidence once he gets on the 450 of being in front, because he's going to be able to get starts if he can get the starts. And I think just like Justin Barcia, when he got on the 450, those guys that move a lot and do a lot of that movement, they do a lot less of that because the bike's a little heavier. So they kind of smooth themselves out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think realistically, the biggest mental block for Levi Kitchen right now is kind of the same thing Marchbanks had on a 250 was I can't fucking get out of the gate because I'm the biggest guy on the 250.
And on the 250, it's a lot harder to pass when you're a bigger guy because you literally have to be on the gas 4 to 5 feet sooner than a smaller like Seth Hammaker guy because you have to pass him with momentum and you have to create that momentum earlier.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Should Q1 be aired live on Peacock for Peacock members?
Yes. I don't know why the fuck they don't. You showed me one already, and you
Tyler
need to show me the other one.
6246.
We already have the setup. Why not just show me an hour more?
Thanks for being so passionate about this, Ty.
It blows my mind.
Yeah.
Does it cost that much more?
Probably not. It's a couple hours of fees for everybody running cameras and shit.
They're already there.
I wonder what the hang up is why they don't do it. Do you think it's viewership of it being that long? Do you think who does the qualifying? How come I can't think of it? Is it James Stewart and Jason Wygant?
Yes.
So they would have to be on. Maybe they can't be on that long. Maybe that's part of the deal.
I don't know.
Like maybe they literally can't work
then
that
have
many
a B
hours.
team. Have me and you do the first practice. Fuck.
Come on, Bondo. Let me and Ty do it, dude.
Yeah, let's just do a YouTube live show. The first one. Q1 track talkers.
Oh my gosh. Wouldn't it be insane?
Just give us the feeds, bro. Just give us the feeds.
Oh my gosh. Bondo, come on, dude. Just give me and Uncle Ty one shot. One shot at Q1, and we will boost the numbers. Boost. All right. That was Tyler, TROS Claire 6246. Thanks for the question. Uncle Ty was real passionate about that. Okay. What happens if Deegan doesn't win any races this outdoor season? Because he won't win in Supercross, and that means he won't win in 2026 or he won't win in Supercross 2027, which means he won't be winning for a year. 1-3, I think it's Scary, Skaree. Scary. 13 Scary. I just want to let you know, bro. I appreciate all the comments you put on there. I love your passion. I don't give a shit if you disagree with us or agree with us. I just care that you're here
that's a very strong us
to talk shit. Thank you, because that's what we do. Opinions are what we need, okay? Good or bad.
We're not afraid of them.
Yeah, we ain't afraid of them because we respect everybody.
What's your take, dog?
I'm a Deegan fan until I die, bro. We don't win this year. Fuck it. We'll win next year. We'll win again. We don't give up. Listen to Deegan's interview after Redbud. We get down, we get up. Adversity's our best friend. I mean, in all realization, in like not Deegan fan glazing, I really think that Deegan is one of the mentally strongest riders that we will ever have in this game, period. And he will, even if he doesn't win this outdoor season, that kid's going to find a way to win. He'll find a way. And if I think he's going to win in Supercross next year. He's going to win.
Yeah, I think he's going to win in Supercross next year.
He's going to win a 450 Supercross main event next year.
Yeah.
I
would put a lot of money on he gets a win in one of the SMX rounds too.
I think I'd put money on too. No, not really. I was thinking about it the other day. You know how we've been talking about Washougal a lot and him getting a win and how fast he was at Washougal? I think that the Lawrence brothers are going to want to shut that down more than anything, So I don't know how much. I think he's going to be really good at Washougal, but I think they know to demoralize Deegs, they're going to try everything in their power to beat him at Washougal.
I think any race they're going to just, if he's in front,
they'll die.
Yes.
They will die to beat him. Which he dug his own grave on that.
Yeah.
But that's what Deegan loves. Because he wants you to know that if he beats you,
he wants your best.
Yeah. He wants to beat you with everything you had. And he is going to unload the ammo. I'm sure he's just stacking shit up to say. You know what I mean? Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
No, he's got his little notebook in his iPhone just writing down shit he's going to say to talk shit on. I mean, that's who Deegan is. I don't know what you guys want. All right. I mean, look at what happened, y'all. Deegan stopped talking smack. He hasn't said anything. He's staying as humble as possible. And I hate to say it. I'm going to say it out loud. Outdoors is already getting boring. Is it not?
A little bit.
A little bit, dog.
A little bit.
It kind of feels like Hunter's about to run the shit for a while.
It definitely, the wind is turning that way.
The wind is definitely behind Hunter Lawrence's sails.
Yes.
All right. Next segment brought to you by Stan Benson Racing out of Bakersfield, California. All your favorite parts and accessories. Go to Stan Benson Racing, to the actual shop in Bakersfield, California. Check out the bike. Check out the gear. Get the parts. Get the gasoline you need, the race gas for your bike. Or go online. StanBensonRacing.com. Check them out. Order something from them because we need you to support our sponsors. That way, we can get hooked up and bring you the content. Right, Uncle Ty?
Yes.
John Majors also. Kean Majors. The whole family. Freaking amazing. Good people. All right. Predictions, dude. Southwick predictions. Let's hear them. Let's go. Talk to me.
Fuck. I don't got a pen. You got a pen?
Yeah, here. You ready?
Yes.
Did I just lay that like in your lap?
No, you didn't. That was a shitty throw.
No, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I can't wait to watch a replay on that.
Okay.
If I can slow mode, I will. I don't think I can. I'm running 28 FPS.
I think it's going to go. Fuck, bro. Southwick's hard. I think it's going to go Hunter.
Okay. Number 4. Oh, so you're starting 450.
Yep.
Dude, let's just do top 3.
No.
Okay, fine. Hunter. Really?
Conan.
Not Lucas.
Well, Lucas Conan.
Okay. 3.
Jett.
Didn't you say earlier Jett was going to come back and win?
I did, but
Change your
these
mind.
are my predictions.
Okay.
4, Jorge.
Wow. Really?
5, Deegan.
Okay. 250.
1, Levi.
Okay.
2, Joe.
Okay.
3. What's my wild card? I'm gonna go Cole.
Okay.
4.
Come on.
Dude, I'm thinking.
Dudney, Hymas, Manier.
Not feeling really good, but I'm gonna put Ryder D at 4.
Okay. Who's your 5?
And I'm gonna go Caden Dudney
Okay.
for 5.
Who'd you say 4 was?
Ryder D.
And Manier 5? Or no, Dudney.
Dudney.
Okay. Uncle Ty's predictions.
Damn. Caden Dudney went 212. Damn.
I know. All right. Daddy Deuce. Here we go. 450. 450.
All right, let's
Damn.
go. You had the whole time of me picking.
Hunter.
Okay.
No. Nope. Okay. P1. Damn. Fuck. This is so hard.
Bro, you put
Okay.
the pressure on.
Okay. Hunter. Lucas.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Hunter. Lucas. Deegan. Jett.
Holy shit.
Jorge.
Man, you couldn't
That-
just leave
I'm-
your boy
I'm-
off the podium.
I'm going to tell you right now that's wrong. Like, this is too hard to judge.
All
This
right,
is going to be
250s.
sick. Okay. 250s. P1, Joe. P2, Levi. P3, fuck it, Manir.
Manir?
Yep. P4, Beaumare.
Oh, I forgot about Juju.
P5,
I'm going to put P5. P5 is Juju.
shit's too hard, dude. This is
You're
too
trash,
confusing.
dude. You're just
Oh,
trash.
Cochran,
What's your top 5 in 250s?
Joe Shimoda, Levi Kitchen, Caden Manir, Julian Beaumare, Casey Cochran.
Not Cole Davies.
Uh-uh.
Not in the top 5.
I think you probably win, but I don't know, dude.
You went win or not out of the top 5.
It's so fucked up. Cole Davies is probably going to win, dude. All right. I'll rotate Cole. How is Cole going to be off the podium? I don't see it. It's not going to happen. And I'll put Manir in 5th. I mean 6th. Even though we're only doing top 5. So we got Joe, Levi, Cole Davies, Beaumare, Cochran. Manir 6th, just for extra ad.
All right.
All right, here we go. Our predictions for Southwick this weekend coming up. Uncle Ty, 450 class. Hunter Lawrence, Lucas Coonan, Jett Lawrence, Jorge Prado, rounding out your top 5, Haiden Deegan. In the 250 class, Levi Kitchen, Joe Shimoda, Cole Davies, Ryder DeFrancisco, we don't know, so I'm going to say it both ways. And top 5, Caden Dudney. 450 class for Daddy Deuce. This shit's going to be wrong. Hunter Lawrence, Lucas Coonan, Haiden Deegan, Jett Lawrence, and Jorge Prado. In the 250 class, Joe Shimoda, Levi Kitchen. 3rd goes to Cole Davies. 4th, Julian Beaumare. 5th, Casey Cochran. And an added bonus, don't know why, but I just feel like Caden Manir is going to be in there.
All
All right? Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Well, that is our predictions for Southwick. Damn, this show is crazy now. All right, Ty. Let's get into a little sip. Weight loss challenge. How'd you do?
I went completely off the bandwagon this week, dude.
Wow.
I was so busy at work, and bro, I need to get back on the train. I don't even know where I'm at. I didn't even weigh myself.
Wow.
Yeah. But I'm going to get back on track because I don't want to pay for our Ironman tickets. You're going to be paying.
Bruh.
So I'm going to be getting back on track on a big way this week.
Dude.
My last win was 265. I have no idea where I'm at right now.
Your last weight was 265?
Yes.
Well, your boy, I lost 4 pounds this week.
Where are you at right now?
271.
Ooh.
So right about the halfway point, we're just about halfway, baby. Come on. Daddy
Are you on
Deuce.
track?
I'm a little, I'm saying I'm close to being on track. I think I'm a little bit behind, but I'm pretty on track.
All right.
Right now, your boy, 271. Okay. I gotta be so close. Cause how much time do we have left? What's the date today? July 4th? No, I'm on track because it's August 29th. I'm only a month in and I've almost lost 10 pounds.
There you go.
So I'm right on track. I'm doing exactly what I should be doing. Dude, I told you I was frustrated last week with the weight loss challenge. I didn't lose any weight. Boom, this week, 4 pounds.
Boom.
Bop, bop, bop.
Just like
Been
that.
sticking to it, dude. I'm telling you, Ty, you just got to do low carb. It's what our bodies do good. I know you want to go and eat whatever you want and do low calorie. It don't fucking work. You have to eat low calorie and low carb.
Bro, at the end of the day, I'm so logical that it's like, it doesn't matter what I eat. I know it's just only about calories. But low carb does make you feel full most of the day.
Yes, but low carb also, I don't know why, bro, but it makes us lose weight faster. I don't know why. And two, the other thing that you know about our bodies is that we're also food tweakers. You know when you start getting off the bandwagon and you eat a bag of chips and you're like, oh, I'm going to have just a little bit of these and stay in my calorie count. And then all of a sudden you want chips again and chips again and chips again. Low carb is great because it hella limits you, but you still get to eat meat and stuff like that. But then it also helps our bodies lose weight faster.
Yes.
And two, you don't feel as bloated. You don't feel slow and sluggish.
That is true.
Get on it, bro.
I'm going to get on it. I'm going to get back on track in a big way this week.
Love to see it. Cool. All right. That's the weight loss challenge update. Any life updates? We good? What'd you do for 4th?
Just hung out with my wife's family and just did the classic. Just hung out.
Yep. Sweet.
Watched some fireworks.
What did we do? We woke up in the morning, hung out.
Oh, no way?
Yep. Woke up in the morning, hung out with my sister's family. We went to the Solvang parade.
My sister's family. Hell yeah.
Yeah, my sister's family. Went to the Solvang parade. Got all the kids. I got a little 4-year-old and a 20-month-old. That's wild. Asher.
20-month-old. Hell yeah. 2-year-old.
No, it's not. He's not 2.
He's almost 2.
Okay. Still 20 months. Until they're 2, you can't, you go by months. No, you don't. I don't know why it is, but you go by months until they're 2. And then once they turn 2, it shuts off. Once they hit 24 months, you're done. You're good. Until then, you got to count months. But either way, Asher's a psychopath. But we went to the parade. Kids got candy. Had a sick-ass time. Parade was pretty cool. I mean, parades to me are super lame. But it's not about me. It's about the kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a bunch of, like, old dudes driving around in their Corvettes and then, like, horses and shit. You know what I mean? But it's cool. You know what I mean? I remember being in the parade when we were kids. That shit was sick. We thought we were superstars.
I don't remember being in a parade.
I was. Fuck. You weren't as cool, but whatever. And then after that, we came home, did a little barbecue. Man, little Adam loves my sister's son, Wes, and they had a freaking fantastic time. They just played all day until they couldn't play anymore. And then we went to the fireworks in Solvang. We went to the fireworks. And then Adam, my little guy, slept in the big bed with his cousin by himself in a room by himself for the first time. Damn, bro. They're growing up quick.
Growing up quick.
Growing up quick, dude. All right. That's it, right?
That's it.
Cool. Well, happy 4th of July to all you guys listening. Thank you so much. If you haven't liked, subscribe, comment. What?
We're idiots on our predictions, bro.
Why?
We didn't even put Sasha in our top 5.
Oh, shit.
People are going to eat us alive.
Fuck! Sasha, forgive us. We're sorry.
Bro, Sasha's going to fucking wax these guys.
Oh, you want to know why?
Why?
Because earlier we said that he was just going to win. And then it was kind of like, remember we talked about that? Like Sasha's going to own the 250 class. And then everybody else is kind of going to, it's who's going to win our championship.
That's what we are going
That's what we were going with. If you guys watch that part, that's what we were going with. All right, guys. Well, yeah, that's it. If you haven't, I know I'm saying it twice, like, subscribe, comment below. It pushes the analytics up. And if you can, and you believe in it, please hype the video if you get a chance to hype it. That shit really helps. Everything helps. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. It's been amazing. We're growing at an awesome rate. We want to continue to grow the channel and bring you the best moto content in the game and have a good time. You know what I mean? Have fun, have some comedy to it, laugh off some shit that is a little too serious sometimes. You know, and have a good time with it instead of just always having to create drama. Spread some positivity, spread some fun. That's what we do here at Track Talkers, and we can only do it because of you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you all the fans. If you haven't, tell your brother, sister, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, best friend, not really a friend, some dude you know at the track, Moto buddy, somebody that's into Moto. Tell them all about Track Talkers. Yeah, Ty. See you next time. See you after Southwick. Peace.